Okay, I think I lost my brain cells here.
Okay, let's do this together. So, can I need a marker or something? I was using this marker. Guys, I hear people struggling about finding a place to sit. Just sit. It's not a big deal, okay? Guys, working. I want to hear working. I don't want to hear sitting problems. So, so a piece of loose leaf I can work on it with you. Right here. Perfect. Okay, so it says calculate the area of each circle. So when I was watching that, I wrote down it. Area equals pi times radius squared, okay? So that's the formula we're going to be using.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. I usually come and work with these guys for math as well.
Okay, well, you want to take over? I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, but I just kind of lingering.
No, that's cool.
Okay, so now we just need to look at what it's asking us to do and plug in numbers. So for the first one, let's go write down question 1 like this. I guess it's 1A first. 1A. So I just went 1A like that, okay? Then it says, I like to write it like this. This is how I work. I know everybody's different, but what I like to do is just start writing what we're going to be multiplying. So you know what pi is?
Pi, it's 3.14.
3.14. So that's the first thing we're going to use in our equation. 3.14. If you know what it is, yep. Okay, so then we're going to be timesing it by the radius squared. So do you know how to square this?
2 centimeters squared.
2 centimeters squared, but we need to, how do we make this the right number? Because we need to plug it in here, so it'd be 2 squared. Do you know how to square a number?
Put like a very small 2 beside it.
Yes, but then how do we solve that? Do you know how to solve it? You want me to show you? So squaring in the video, this is a bad example because it's 2. It doesn't want you to times it by 2 here. You need to times it by itself. However, you're timesing it by itself, which is already 2 anyway. So we need to times it by itself, okay? So 2 times 2 is?
Yes, Jeffrey.
What do you mean by 2 times 2 is 4?
So,
It's easy.
so that means
4.
That means we're for this formula, pi times R2. So 2 times by itself, 2 times itself is 4. So our whole equation is 3.14 times 4.
So it's basically 2 times 2 times 3.14?
Pretty much. But I want to do another one because this is a really bad example. I want to show you the next one. So, but let's solve this one first. Do you have a calculator?
Right
So
here.
grab your calculator, because I can't do this without a calculator as well. So, the video was saying is that you don't want to times it by 2. For the squared, you need to times it by itself. So, let's do the same thing. What's pi?
It is 3.14.
So, let's plug in our formula, 3.14, and then we're going to times it by 7 squared. So, how are we going to square it? Remember, we're not timesing it by 2, we're timesing it by...
Timesing it by itself.
So then it's 7 times...
7 times 7.
Which is, what is 7 times 7? 7 times 7 is, 7 times 5 is 35. 7 is it 40, 49? Am I right when I say that?
Hold on.
7 times 7 is
I'll
49?
get the calculator out.
Yep.
So... Wait,
That's divided.
not divided. 7 times 7
Equals? Oh, I was
49.
right, 49. So then, to solve the area of this one, we could times 3.14 by 49. And I think I need a calculator. Timesing by pi, I usually use a calculator.
Okay, so now I'm gonna guess it's 49 times pi.
Okay, yep. 49 times pi.
153.938.
Okay, so then that's the answer for number 2. Or I mean, number 1D. Perfect. Okay, you want to try the next one? So this one, I'm going to watch a little bit more. I want to see if we can follow it. But remember, what did I do first every time? What did I do first here every time?
Times it by pi.
So, well, like I said, I like to write it out how I'm going to be multiplying it. But if you're doing it like this and you're still getting the right answers, that's okay. Everybody works differently in math. But you can either write pi or you can write 3.14. Like I just write 3.14. So now, what do we do here? It's a little bit different. Look, it's showing us the diameter. What's that called? Not the diameter, the what is it? Yeah, the diameter. That was right. It's showing us the diameter, so we need to get the radius now. How do we get the radius from the diameter here?
Subtract?
We can subtract, but look at this. So the radius is half the circle, and the diameter is the whole circle. How do we get the radius from the diameter?
I'm not sure about
Okay,
that.
let's watch. Watch this. So it's saying that the whole circle across, the diameter, is 14 centimeters. Okay?
Yeah.
So we need to find the radius, which is halfway across. If we know the whole way across is 14, how do we get the halfway?
We have to put it in half.
We have to cut it in half. So what's 14 cut in half?
7.
7. Perfect. Good job. So then we've already got 7 squared. So we pretty much just need to plug this one back in, because look at this. This is 7 squared. We pretty much did this one already. This one is the same thing. The radius is 7 because the diameter is 14. We just figured that out, right?
Yeah.
So we need to plug in the radius squared, and we already did it right here. 7 times 7 is 49.
Yep. 7 times 7, 49.
So now we just times pi by 49 again, and it's the same answer as B.
Yeah, it's the same thing. No, it's supposed to be C, not
Oh,
3.
sorry, I said B. Yep, that was my fault. So it's pretty much the exact same equation. 3.14 times 49, because we figured out the diameter.
0.14 times 49. All right.
And then what's the answer? I didn't write down the dots after this one. I think you told me there was some numbers after it, right? You said it was 153.97. That was what you said it was.
No, 9.3.
9.3, sorry. You're right. So the answer is the exact same as B.
All right, so.
Oh, I went in the wrong order. So we're going to do D next. I wrote B again. I can't get my alphabet right.
All right.
Okay, so D. So it's the same thing. Look at this. It's giving us the diameter the whole way across the circle, but we need halfway across the circle. So what's 30 cut in half?
15.
15. So what are we doing with the 15?
Timesing it by pi.
Timesing it by pi. Show me. You're doing awesome, my friend.
15 times pi.
Okay, so what's 15 times pi?
We're gonna need the calculator.
Yep, I agree.
15 times, where's it, pi? 47.123.
1, 2, 3. So then that's the answer.
47.123.
Awesome job. Okay, let's go on to this one. But this one we're doing something different. Let's see. I think it says calculate the area of each circle. Give your answer to 2 decimal places. So never mind. We're still doing area here. Estimate to check your answers are reasonable. Okay. So what's the difference? It says estimate to check it. Calculate the area of the circle. This one's calculate the area of the circle. Give your answers to 2 decimal places. Okay, for this one, we only go 2 decimal places. So I'd skip a line. Oh, you already did? 2? So let's do 2a. I'm gonna write it here too, so we can do it together. So this one, I want to see what you can do. And I'm still here to help, but it's your turn. What are you doing here?
All right, so it's 3 times pi.
3 times 3 times pi. Perfect. So you are correct. What's 3 times 3?
6.
Well, try it again, because that's 3 times 2. We need to go 3 times 3.
9.
Perfect. Good catch. So 9, and then you said you're timesing it by what? Timesing it by pi. Perfect. And then, like I said, I like to use. Some people can do it without a calculator, but I need a calculator for timesing it by pi.
Pi. Here we go. 28.27.
Yeah, and remember, it says it wants it to 2 decimal places. So if there's any more than 2, just. Oh, you said 28? Yeah, okay, I wrote it down right.
7. Here we go.
Okay, so now we're on this one. I'm not going to help you. I want to see your thinking here. What do we do? Because.
That is 6 times pi.
What did you miss, though?
What?
You missed one thing.
I missed something?
Take a look at the formula again. You said pi times 6. What did you forget?
Pi times squares.
Squared. There you go. Good job.
But it's
Yeah, but remember, we still need to square the radius. You turn the diameter into the radius by dividing it. So you turned it into 6, and you got the radius, but the equation is that we need to square the radius. So, just like we did here.
wait, so I'm basically dividing it and then adding it again?
So, what you're doing is you're finding the radius first, and you did. You found it that it's 6, right?
Yeah.
So it's pi times 6 squared. We need to square it first before we start timesing it by pi. So what's 6 squared? 6 times 6?
12.
That's times 2. Remember, we don't want to times it by 2. We want to square it.
Wait. 6 times 6. 36.
36. So, what are we doing for this equation then?
Oh, it's 36 times pi.
There you go, my friend. Good job.
About what's my left hand?
Oh, take your time.
Times pi. 113.097.
But remember, it says it only wants 2 decimal places, so only put the first 2. So it'd be just
09.
Yeah, there you go. Point. Did you say 09?
113.09.
Okay. So, when you're ready.
Wait, not. I put a 0 there for no
It
reason.
happens, don't worry. Just fix it. It's all good.
113 point. What?
You said 09, I thought?
09. Wait, not 0.9. It's 0. It's
I
just,
did that mistake too on mine over here. I had to scratch it out because I'm using a marker. So just 0.09. Okay. So let's go on to C. Is it showing you the diameter or is it showing you the radius for C?
It's showing me the radius.
Perfect. So, show me what to do.
So it's 9 squared.
Yeah.
So that's 81.
Good job.
Equals 81.
Mm-hmm.
Then times pi. 81 times pi. Oh.
Error? What happened there?
Oh, I accident before I pushed the
Oh,
Before I
okay.
pushed the equal button, I accidentally put a minus button. That made an error.
Oh, it happens.
81 times pi is 254.46.
So that's the answer, my friend. But remember, how many decimal points does this question want us to do?
1.
2. Remember, it says it wants 2 decimal points, 2 decimal places. So you just put 0.46.
254.46.
4.6. Yeah, try and squish it in there. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Wait, was that D? No, that was C, right? Yeah, that was C. So let's do D. Okay. So, what's it showing us? Is it showing us the diameter or the radius?
That's showing us the diameter.
So what do we do to it?
We put it in half and then square it.
Perfect. Show me.
So half of 24 is 12. So 12 times 12.
What is 12 times 12? I think it's 124. Am I correct?
Okay.
Wait. I think that's 12 times 10. Would be 100.
Wait, not 13.
12 times 12 would be 100.
12 times 12
148. Is it 148?
times pi. Times it by pi as well.
I think that would work, but I'm not sure if the calculator would. Okay, can I double? Actually, I have a calculator right here. I'm gonna double check it. Okay, because I'm not sure if putting it all in at once. I think that would work, but maybe not. So you said 12 times 12.
Yep.
And then times 3.14. Oopsies, I hit the wrong button. 12 times 12. I was right, 144.
Yep.
Times 3.14. What'd you get? 452?
Yeah, I got 452.38.
You're correct. Just make sure you write enough down that your teacher knows how you were showing your work or what you were doing to get your answer. That's always important. There you go. Perfect.
Equals, what was it again? 452.38?
Yep. Wait.
452.38.
I got 0.16, but I think it's because you typed in the long version of pi when you hit that button.
Ah.
So yours got extended and it's more accurate than mine.
Yep. Let's put a line over that because pi is repeating. So
I thought you put a line over it when it's repeating the same number over and over again, but these are different numbers. But yeah, I haven't thought about that in a while. Okay. Now we're on 3. Wow. Good job. How you feeling?
Actually, wait. No, I'm with C right now. So I'm gonna just skip 3 and go to 5.
Didn't we do D? Oh yeah, I don't think we skipped 3 and go to 5. Okay. It says that there's some examples. It says using the results of questions 1 and 2, what happens?
We're doing 5. We're doing 5.
Sounds
C.
good. So in the biathlon?
Yeah, biathlon.
Athletes shoot at targets. Find the area of each target. The target of the athlete. So we're still finding area, right? So we're not using, what was the other one? We're not using that other equation. We're still using the same equation. Where was it? So the target of the athlete who is standing is a circle with a diameter of 11.5. So what does that mean? This one, it's telling you, it's not showing you the picture, it's telling you it right here. So it says, we gotta find the area, but the target for the athlete who is standing is a circle with a diameter of 11.5. So what does that mean? It has a diameter of 11.5.
It means it has 11. It's like 11.5 inches.
It's 11.5. It's not inches, but it's centimeters. But
centimeters.
What I like to do is I like to draw it in my head mentally before I get started. So what I do is it's saying a diameter. So it says the target for the athlete, blah, 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 is a circle with a diameter of 11.5 centimeters. So we need to draw a circle with a diameter of 11.5 centimeters. What does that mean? You're right. So the diameter's all the way across, and then how much is it? 11.5.
Yep.
So this is what I like to do first. I like to draw it out because that helps me. But now we need to turn this. What do we need to do with this?
Cut it in half.
We need to cut it in half, but it's a little bit more tricky because it's 11.5, but we can still do it.
Okay, so 11.5. We're using division now.
Yep.
Divided by 2. 5.75.
5.75. So that is.
How to calculate the area of the circle without reading?
Check it out. So to calculate the area of a ring, we're going to have to minus.
Sir, you said 5.75.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, what do we do now?
So
So we need to calculate the area of each ring.
square it.
We square it. Good job. So this one, you're gonna need a calculator for this one.
5.75.
So you already got the one for A.
33.06.
So
Okay.
then,
So then equals.
Just put squared.
so then let's calculate it for 0.6.
You said 7.6.
Yep.
The circle area?
Oh crap.
So just do it again. Not a big deal. 5.75
Yep. So we had
times 5.
what?
0.75
It's 3.6.
33.06.
0.6.
There you go.
0.6 times
squared. 33.06.
Yes.
3.2.
So it is 0.36.
Okay. So now what do we do?
3.14. Right?
I'll get it more
Okay. So let's think about it.
After, yeah.
We need to plug it into this formula. You just told me what the radius squared was. So what do we need to times our radius squared by?
So that's
Times it by
the
2.
area.
Not by 2. What have we been timesing them all by? We've been timesing
Pi.
pi. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Times pi.
So always be looking at your
Calculate it for
formula.
the next one for 1.20. Okay?
103.86.
Yeah.
For this one,
But
do we
then
need
we have to
two?
do something after we find all of the areas, okay?
0.86.
You got 2 more.
0.86. Perfect.
Do
There you go.
1.20.
So like, if you ever get stuck like that, just remember to look back at your formula up here, and then just make sure you're going through the checklist, right? I got the radius squared. Now I times it by pi. Okay. So the next one, it says B. The target for the athlete who is lying down is a circle with a diameter of 4.5 centimeters. So what do we do? Oh, I think I made a mistake. Actually, no, I didn't make a mistake. I think we just have to put centimeters squared at the end. That's what I forgot. Because and then squared. Perfect. Okay.
Got it.
So we get 1.44.
Now we just do the other one.
Okay.
So we're gonna put it into half,
Yes.
and then times it by the half,
Good job.
Yes.
Okay,
So
what's the-
square it.
What's that last
and
one?
then
1.8.
times it by pi.
You got it, my friend. Show me. You know what to do.
So 4.5 divided by
10.17.
2 times 3 point.
10.17.
Was it 3.14 or 3.1?
It is 3, but you forgot something here.
Good job.
You said that
Oh.
you need to get 4.5 divided by 2. Then what?
Wait up.
Because you said you needed to do this first.
Oh.
So just remember, try to slow down a little bit, right? So we make sure we get all the steps.
Point. Wait, not 3.
So
4.5. 4.5 divided by 2 equals 2.25.
then times it by 2.25 again.
2.25. And also times that by 15.89
I think you're correct, but what do we have to put at the end as well? We have to put centimeters.
squared.
Perfect. Okay. Just remember, slow down a little bit. Take it one step at a time.
Hold up, Zero. I don't think we're done yet.
2.8.
We're not done yet.
9.
second.
Centimeters squared. Got it.
Perfect. Did you write down the answer?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, is there a C to this question? Doesn't look like it. So we're done 5, and it looks like we go to
8.
8.
Right here.
Okay.
Okay, so you know the answer that you got in A.
Okay. Sorry, I was just looking at something.
So to
Okay.
calculate each ring, you need to take this away from each answer we got.
Alright.
Okay.
So now take this away from here, and then you'll have.
Take it further. A large pizza has a diameter of 35 centimeters. 2 large pizzas cost $19.99.
Yes.
A medium pizza has a diameter of 30 centimeters. 3 medium pizzas cost $24.99. Which is the best deal? 2 large pizzas or 3 medium pizzas?
No, just
This is a little bit more tricky because I think we need to get the
1.06.
prices involved. So what I would do is I would find the area of each pizza or each size of pizza, and then I think I just divide it by the price, and then that'll show you which one's a better price. I think I'm right. I hope I'm right in saying that. This one's taking it a little further.
Miss Sharia, what's the best thing ever?
Put the smaller number second.
Oh, there goes my pencil. There goes my pencil. You know, guess what the best thing ever is?
What's that?
Not doing any math.
Not doing math, but you're doing so well at math.
I know. It's just really bad.
This one's it's definitely a little tricky, but you're doing awesome, my friend. You're getting the hang of it, and right, you just keep practicing.
Yep.
This one I think is a little bit more tricky. What I would start doing is I would start finding the area of each of these two, and then let's go from there. So it says a large pizza has a diameter of 35 centimeters. Let's find the area for